All right, we're joining you from D.W. Davis Gymnasium on this steamy summer day for the Bahamas Games basketball. This is the first Bahamas Games in over 2 decades, so this is a special one. This is the 50th anniversary of independence. We got the New Providence Buccaneers playing the Columbus Isles Arawaks. And we have probably the tallest commentator booth in Bahamas Games history. I'm Tej Adderley. With me, that's Sammy Hunter of the University of Akron. How you feel today, Sammy?
Feeling good, man. Good to be home.
All right, Sammy graciously agreed to join us in the booth. We needed a color commentator, and who better than a D1 athlete, future pro? So, Sammy, tell us something about yourself.
Sammy Hunter, born and raised Nassau, Bahamas. Go to the University of Akron. Formerly used to go to the University of Mississippi, and just a baller. Just here supporting my guys from Nassau, and I'm rooting for Nassau all the way.
All right, there's no root in the commentator booth, but we'll accept that because you're you. Tell us what are you expecting out of this Nassau team and this Columbus Isles team?
Expecting them to run, expecting them to be energetic, fast. We got some good shooters on the team. A couple people I'm familiar with. Hopefully they get the job done.
All right, and we were just handed a lineup sheet for both teams, and we got some great names on this. We got my guy, Michael Furley Bain Jr. He's playing for Nassau team. I spoke to him today. He said that they're going to run, they're going to shoot, and he's going to provide the veteran leadership. And who we looking for on the Columbus Isles side? We got Ronaldo Bailu. He has an excellent. He has an interesting skill set because he's 6'4", but he can rebound. He can really rebound the ball great. And he can shoot the three, and there was a time when that wasn't really common around here, but he's doing that today. Who are you looking for big things for out of this lineup?
I'd say my boy, my old teammate, my former teammate, Garvin Clark. National team player. Got William Rigby, Kenzie Sylvester, another one of my national team teammates. And then you got Jordan Wilson, guys who've been off to school, so should be fun.
Yeah, and I coach Kimsey at UB, and we were just talking about how talented he is and what a great attitude he has. He's a great slasher, but he also added a great jumper to his game. Is there anybody on Columbus Isles you think will do some damage?
I know Baloo for sure, and Kirkland Farrington, got to watch out for him, number 7.
And you got my boy from back in the day, Jamal Rose, the chameleon himself.
Yes.
The chameleon himself. Now
he grew me up playing basketball.
That's my boy from back in the day, and
that's king.
I think he's going to try to get out and run and put on a show. This is a very small Columbus Isles team. We got Kirk Farrington. I coached him too at UB. He's an explosive athlete.
One of my former teammates too.
And yeah, so it's going to be great to see him get in the open floor with Chameleon, throw some lobs. Kirk is small, but he might catch a couple lobs too.
Yep.
So they got to watch out for that. The Providence team is coached by Mark Hanna. Mark Hanna I thought he was playing. He was suited up. He was suited up. I thought he was going to play the way he was suited up, but he said he's coaching. And who's that for Columbus Isles coaching? I didn't get the name of their coach, but yeah, Mark Hanna, he coached me when I was on the junior national team. He coached me at a youth level. He's big on conditioning, big on being in shape.
Big on toughness, man. Tough dude right there.
He's a tough guy. Now, what did you take from him playing for Mark?
Always be physical. That strength he was the person that introduced me to the strength side, like lifting weights and stuff like that when I was only like 13, still in Nassau. He was the only person I used to lift with, train with, big man work, like good coach, man. Good person too.
Oh, he's a great person. I played on the junior national team. He was like an assistant coach on it. This is in 2004 when we went to Puerto Rico. We gave him a standing ovation when we got back. We won a silver medal, and this is 20 years ago. So he's been doing it a while. He knows his game. I think Columbus Isles, I think that's a small team. They're going to try to get out and run. I think they got big. They got Blue in the middle. I don't see Kirk standing up playing point guard. I guess they're going to try to bring Kirk off the bench. I wonder what role Chameleon is going to play. I think he's going to try to control. He's a little older now.
Yeah.
He back in my day, he was a freaky athlete. I think he still has a lot of that in him. He has long arms. But I think now he's going to try to play with some savvy.
He told me he leave the jump into me now. And all the young cats.
I can't even imagine him saying
Yeah, like what?
So it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then you got Furley, you got Big Richard on the New Providence side.
Well, 6'8".
I told Furley that Richard, that Columbus Isles, they're devoid of big men. They don't have a lot of size. So it'll be best for Richard to get out and run as hard as he could.
Get some rim runs.
Yeah,
easy baskets.
There you got Mark pulling him in right now. I wonder what he's telling him.
Hit everybody. Be physical.
Get them elbows out. Hit somebody. All right, we're about to start. We got 8-minute quarters. And on the starting lineup, we have Richard. We have
Garvin
Clark. We got Michael Bain. And we have Jordan Wilson.
Yep.
For Columbus Isles, we have Dario McKenzie. We have Rashard Edgecombe. He's a good he always been a good mid-range shooter from my day 20 years ago.
One dribble pull-ups.
Yeah, Kevin Greenslade.
Yeah, that's a lost art in the game right now nowadays too.
And it's still going. I saw a moment up. It's still going.
Yep. Backboard, anywhere.
And that's Jordan Wilson with the ball. Oh, they got one up early. Looked like a foul. They didn't call it. That's Samar Roll with the rebound. Dar McKenzie handling the ball. Now, I played a playoff series against him for Night League. I coached one for UB, and he was a sturdy handler with the ball. He was good at penetrating. He really gave us a hard time. And there goes the old veteran Furley Bain, Dylan Musgrove. Furley got ripped.
You see,
somebody pick up the ball. It was Garvin Clark with the ball. What were you saying, Sammy?
See, they're in a 3-2 right now. If Richard could get to the middle, I think they'll be beneficial. They go Garvin for 3.
Yeah, it's Garvin for 3. And what they need to try to do is get the ball in the middle of the zone and then work inside out. Oh, there's another turnover for Columbus Isles. There goes Dylan with the ball. Easy layup. Michael Bain still doing that. He's been doing that. I played against him in high school over 20 years ago. He was doing that then. He's doing that now. I talked to Furley before the game. He said that it's his last run. Oh, it looked like you probably have to match it, Jones.
Furley said that when he played on the national team with me when I was 17, so I don't know. Furley might play for a long time. Man.
Furley's a lifer, man, and he's in great condition, and he's so small. Oh, that's a great pass inside the big Richard.
Dunk down.
I think we'll take the layup. That's a great pass. And here is McKenzie with the ball. Now, it looks like they got Richard up top. They're going matchup zone. That's an odd configuration. Oh, there's Burrows trying to get to the rim with another turnover for Columbus Isles. There goes Garvin with the layup and one. And that's one on Rashard. Now, he should definitely give that up. I don't see too much shot generators on Columbus Isles. Too much guys who can score from the mid-range and outside.
Yeah, they got to move the ball if they're going to keep up with this Nassau team.
Yeah, he'd be better pressed to just let him take that one and just give up the layup. Now he has a foul. Now they're not with a chance to get the and one. And you said you played on national teams with Garvin Clark. Could you talk about his game?
Me and him grew up together, since we used to train together. We had the same trainer since he was 11. And played on the national team with him twice now. And it's just good to see his game evolve. And he's such a good dude, too, and play hard and kind of that tough guy on the team. But he could also get his own shot.
And that's McKenzie doing what he does best, going to the rim, getting the strong finish. That's first bucket for Columbus Isles. Now, I say we played against him. Oh, come on. You got to make a better pass than that. You got to fake that. He tried to get it inside.
One of my old teammates again, Dorico.
Oh, that's a great layup. It's a great layup for Dorico Burrows, going all the way. And Columbus Isles is going to have to do that all day to have to go against this tough New Providence team. There goes Garvin. Dylan Musgrove. Outside. Oh, there's a turnover for Columbus Isles and a run out. And that's a layup for Rashard.
Rashad was one of those dudes when I was younger too, always encouraging.
I know it's funny because I never heard him say too much. I guess because he was always younger than me. I never heard him say too much. He'd just show up and get to the free throw line and hit that little mid-range jumper. And he was great doing it. I love playing with him on Fox.
Decent defender too.
Oh yeah, he was. I hated playing against him in night league though because he was hard to defend. He's so shifty. And there he is making a good cut, but blocked by Dylan Musgrove. And there goes Dylan Musgrove pushing the ball, and Mr. Bain with the reverse layup.
He got the backboard just now.
That was some English he put on that.
Wow.
And there goes Dexter Cambridge. There goes Big Dick. And Mr. Burrows. Oh.
Rico for three.
Oh, Rico pulled that. Yeah, they're going to have to make Garvin with the fancy layup with the English. There's Big Richard with the finish. That's a good job getting out of running by Richard. He's doing a good job of cleaning up. I think he's the big. Oh, there goes Furley. The layup again.
You know, Richard is one of those guys. Good hands. Can move for his size. So.
And it looks like they took a timeout, but they didn't. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah.
And there's Garvin Clark with a foul. Is that on Richard? Is that on? When I coached at UB, we wanted Richard to come to UB. We thought he would have good. We thought we could have coached him good. He had his eyes on higher things, and that was a good move on his part because he, like you said, he's a big guy. He's skilled. He has good touch. And that's the timeout by Columbus. Isles with 13-6. New Providence is up with 3:53 in the quarter.
I think we got a brother on brother matchup now. Brothers just checked in Dario McKenzie on Columbus Isles and Ken Von Farrington. They're brothers.
So how did two brothers get on? How did they get represent two islands?
I don't know.
Tell us the backstory here.
I don't know. I want to know that back. So I got to ask Kevin after this. Kev is one of my friends, so I got to ask him after this.
For those of you who don't know, the Bahamas basketball community is a tight-knit one, especially in New Providence. So we all kind of group together. I'm in the older generation with guys like Furley Bain, and Sammy's a bit younger. So we all know these guys. We all grew up with them. But I really want to know the backstory. Who's that in the game for New Providence? That's like you said, it's Kevin Farrington, and that's Kirk's brother. And there goes the free throws for Dario McKenzie. He just got fouled.
You see Kev talking to him right now.
What do you think? What do you think Coach Hanna said to New Providence in the huddle?
They're about to press. I guarantee you, within the next three possessions, they're about to press.
All right, let's look for a press. I think New Providence is going to try to get up on him, get a run on him. Oh, they fall back for now. There you are, back. There, is that a matchup zone?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in a matchup zone.
They better get out that.
Oh, good skip to Furley. Furley right at 6 points. Good pass inside. But he turned it over. Got to be strong in there.
Jordan Wilson didn't like that. Thought he was fouled.
Oh, yeah, they're up. But they
you see Ken Vaughn and Dario guarding each other.
Yeah, he's up. Oh, good drive. Losing there all by himself. Fight for that rebound. That's William Rigby with the rebound. We also played against Rigby. He played on the Sharkers in Night League. He was
He's a problem.
He's a tough guy, man. He's just tough. Like he has range. He gets to the mid range. He posts up. He's a great rebounder, and he moves at a good pace. Like he's hard to. He's like a train. Like he moves at his own pace and he finishes well.
And he's very strong, so it's hard to speed him up.
He's very strong.
Yeah.
And who's that in the game for New Providence? That is Emmanuel Alexander. That's something about
Manu. That's one of my boys too. Here we go, Kev for three.
Kev teed it up and Blue with the rebound. He's gonna do that a lot. And there's Farrington pushing the ball against a bigger team.
Oh, he lost it.
It's a turnover. That's off Crispin Gibson. And that's Zach Penniman in the game for New Providence. Providence going kind of small right now. They got 3 guards in the game. They're going to send Furley to the high post. Oh. And I see what they're doing there. That's an assist by Furley.
Manu forgot what school it is, but he's at JUCO right now in the United States too.
He was automatic. He pulled that, and that was a good decision making. Sending Furley to the high post, making him the decision maker, and now he's anchored the defense. That's Zach Penniman pressing the ball.
Oh, he's really getting into the ball.
Oh yeah, that was a good pass. There goes Crispin for three. He almost hit that.
Battle. Two former teammates right there, Furley and Baloo.
Oh, they grew up together. That's a
Battling
backyard
for
brawl
rebounds,
right there.
Yeah.
Furley's laughing because that's his guy. That's a backyard brawl. And the Providence ball was a foul on Blue. And Farrington's inbounding to Furley. I think they're going to send Bain back to the high post. They're really going to start with him handling the ball up top and send him back to the high post to make the decisions. He's a veteran player, played on many national teams. Oh no, they're going 4 out, Rigby inside. And he's very strong with the ball. He's very decisive. It's Farrington. Over penetrated, and Furley, Johnny in the spot.
We have an inning written whistle. Foul. Okay, 2 shots.
Was that a foul?
2 shots from this.
All right, we got Michael Furley, man, going to the free throw line with 2 shots. Oh, is this where you think Coach Hanna pulls out the press?
Yeah.
Right now?
They small too.
Yeah. And with teams like that, you'd want to, with Columbus Oz, they don't have the depth that New Providence have. So when it's like that, especially with the guard like McKenzie, you want to get up and press him and kind of wear him out. Oh, you called it. There goes the press.
Oh, I told you. I know Michael.
This is Manuel Alexander pressing, switching to point of attack. That's Farrington, pressing McKenzie.
Brother on brother.
Come on, you gotta take the ball. There we go. That was a backcourt.
A little delayed whistle right there.
Now tell us what happened there in that play. What went wrong there?
They tried to speed him up and just lost the ball.
And I don't think you ever, if they're under press, I don't think you ever want to get the ball to the corner.
No,
if you get it in the corner,
during a Marcana press, you don't want to get the ball to the corner.
You don't want to get to the corner. If you get to the corner, you better penetrate on it too. They held it up. He held it up too high. Oh, that was a wild shot.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
There goes Farrington again. What was that? Was that a travel? That's Columbus House ball.
There go Kirkland Farrington in the game.
That's a brother-on-brother matchup right there.
Yep.
That's Kirk Farrington. He's an explosive athlete. He's going to try to cross his brother up. There we go. In the post. In the post to Kevin Greenslade. Oh, tough shot. Brandon Strong with the rebound. Ooh, that was a fancy move. Good.
Manuel Alexander.
English. It was Kirk Farrington. Oh, that's a bad foul. A good layup, but that was a bad foul. And they're gonna, they call free throws on that. That was a strong drive by Kirk Farrington. He could do that. He could put pressure on your defense. He could drive, blow by his man,
Really explosive.
and get to the rim. And he missed the first free throw. I've coached him, and he has a bit of trouble at the line and from the perimeter, but he's an explosive guy. He can get to the rim at will.
Downhill type of guy.
And Kirk Farrington misses both. And that's a rebound for Brandon Strawn, and they're up and going. Oh, and that's Farrington for 3, missed. And there goes Blue with the rebound. You're going to hear that a lot. Blue's going to get a lot of rebounds. And there goes McKenzie pushing the ball in transition. Strong take. Oh, ball stays with Columbus Isle. Farrington, he has a very New York City game. He reminds me of a New York City player. Just strong take, put the ball in his arm and go. There goes Blue with a dive.
Real downhill.
Oh, get the ball inside.
Good help by Ken
good
Farrington.
pressure. Farrington. Strong.
Hard foul by his big brother. Look how he's looking at him. He's smiling.
That was a strong take.
I was hanging out with all of them The other day he told him he was going to give him 30, so we'll see.
Now, do they talk a lot of trash among themselves about these
yes,
games?
most definitely. Especially those two brothers. I know because I know them personally.
And that's Farrington knocking down the first one. Put the Providence up 21-7. And knocked down the second one, and Blue with the rebound. Oh, he missed the second one. Blue with the rebound again. Who would have thought? And there's McKenzie, who's about to play the whole first quarter. Lead up by Zach Pennerman. Good pick by Blue. Good. Oh. Turnover. And Rigby at his own pace, laying up, steady-handed. There he is. Good stronger. Good take. Kirk with the ball. And McKenzie. Let's see if they can get something going inside.
Good switch again. Good defense by Red.
And he rips his brother. Good pass.
Oh, good fast break right there.
Good hustle.
Good.
And actually Providence tenacious on the boards. They're not giving up. And that's the first quarter right there. And that concludes the first quarter. New Providence is up 25-7. Thank you very much, Sammy Hunter, for hanging in with us for the first quarter.
No doubt. My pleasure.
New Providence is up 25-7 on the Columbus Isles. And here's Kimsey Silvestre. Look like he's about to come in the game soon. Thank you very much, bro.
Grammy, what's a common loftier goal?
Well, my sweet one, a common loftier goal is a shared dream that we, as Bahamians, achieve together. It's a vision of unity, progress, and prosperity for all of our beautiful islands. You see, a common loftier goal is about working together towards something bigger than ourselves. It is what we are.
And we're back at the Bahamas game. New Providence playing the Columbus Isles. New Providence is up with a commanding 25-7 lead on the Columbus Isles. We got Jamal the Chameleon Rose in the game. He almost got a turnover there. We got McKenzie inbounding the ball. He gives it to Blue in the post, playing his old teammate Furley Bain. Blue with the mid-range jumper. And there's Farrington off to the races, and that's a quick one against Chameleon. Playing for Columbus Isles. He's a Rose, so I assume he has family in Cat Island. And there goes Kimsey Silvestre checking in for New Providence. Almost a turnover, and that's Kimsey. Kimsey's very athletic. He's going to get up and dunk it, and he's very smart with the ball, but sometimes he turns it over like he did there. And that's Kirkland Farrington with the ball. He's going to try to make something happen against Dylan Musgrove, the MVP of MPBA. And that's Kirkland Farrington forcing the action. Kimsey Silvestre with the easy layup. Oh, he misses it. But that's okay because Roosevelt Wiley cleans up for him. Roosevelt Wiley, a.k.a. Chicken. Furley Bain at the point of attack. Oh, that's a great pass to Chameleon Rose. He's a little older. He's not as bouncy as he used to be, but he can still do that. He can still post him and finish. And there goes Michael Bain with the three off. Kirk Farrington got up there to get the rebound. And there's McKenzie with the ball. And that's Dion Rookie McPhee with the miss. for Columbus Isles. And we got Kimball and Farrington going back to the line for New Providence. And the brother-to-brother matchup, I think Ken Vaughn has been winning this one so far. Here he goes hitting another free throw. Here's brother Kirkland playing point guard for Columbus Isles on the other side. There he is, the second one. And there goes beyond rookie McPhee. You know, McPhee is he's a quick, shifty athlete. I played with him on the police team in 9th league. That's a turnover. That was a pass to nobody. And we got New Providence going the other way. The score is 29-9. New Providence is up. Lots of turnovers for Columbus Isles. And there goes Dylan Musgrove handling the ball. Get into the mid-range game. Nobody under the rim. It doesn't matter. He pops it. He gets it to go. Dylan Musgrove give New Providence a 31-9 lead. And there goes Roosevelt Wiley with the wild pass to Kenzie Silvestri. And there goes Farrington with the miss. McPhee, Farrington fouls him. He doesn't like the call, but McPhee's going to get him and try to make these two free throws to try to bring Columbus Isles within 30. Oh no, out of bounds. Sideline out of bounds. Columbus Isles. Let's see if they put something together. Try to put together a run. Only 6 minutes left in the quarter. And there's Bailu, and he's going to try to get it in. That's Gibson inside to Rose. And a tough layup way off the glass. Chameleon Rose still got it inside. There goes Dylan McPhee. Kenzie Silvestri, they're leaving him open for the shot, and he's going to try to take it and knock it down, and he misses. Must go with the rebound. And that's Garvin Clark with the miss. Ball stays for New Providence. Michael Bain inbounding. And they swing it around the horn back to Garvin Clark, and he faces up against McPhee. Another miss. Kenzie Silvestri with the layup. Tried to bring it in, but he turned it over. There goes Dion McPhee pushing the ball. Yeah, it's Bailu on the break. Oh, kicks it out. Oh, strong take, but he misses. There's McPhee with the rebound and one. And one. They're going to send Dion McPhee to the line. Dion McPhee is a sneaky athlete. He can get in there and get those rebounds, make those tough finishes. He's going to go to the line for the and one. And McPhee gets the first one. Let's see if he tries, and he makes the and one. Sorry, he converts the and one. Providence is going to bring it in. Silvestri to Bain. And New Providence with the big lead, they're just going to try to control the ball, get inside, and get some easy layups against Columbus Isles. It goes Furley Bain playing the high post. He's going to try to, Bain rejects the screen, but loses it to Rose, but New Providence is going to keep it. And New Providence is going to bring it in baseline. And there's Sylvester bringing it in. So they're going to set up a play. Looks like they're going to go to Garvin Clark for a three. Musgrove would pick to Clark. They switch it. Gonzalez switches it. And pick and roll. He rejects it. He's going to take him. And he shoots and scores over Dion McPhee. Garvin Clark for three. And Tarico Rose bringing it up. Chameleon Rose. Jamal Rose. Dion McPhee with the cut. And he loses the ball. Kenzie Silvestri. Providence is on the run. Dylan Musgrove with the easy layup. Providence goes up 36-14. Another turnover. Michael Furley Bain out on the run, but he gets fouled. Rashad Edscombe seems a little frustrated with his teammates. As they get set up on defense, he takes the foul to stop the break, and Providence will bring it in. Bain to Clark. Rashard Edgecombe guarding him. And he takes another one, and he almost makes it. Silvestri fighting it out, but Rose gets the rebound. He gives it to McPhee. And inside, and strong take by Burrows, but no go. Clark with the ball again to Michael Bain. Michael Bain with the hezzy and loses it, but he'll keep it. And that's Richard Lowe in the game for Kimsey Silvestri for New Providence. And that's Emmanuel Alexander in the game for Jordan Wilson, also for New Providence. We're going to run the same play to try to get Clark open to get the ball in. Oh, we got to be careful. Can't pass it back over the line. Big screen from Richard Lowe. Rejects it. McPhee almost rips him, but they're back at it. And Robert Clark shoots another one, and he misses another one. And Jordan Wilson is in there fighting for the rebound. Saved it. Oh, no, he didn't. There's Chameleon Rose. Get the turnover on the break, foul. Going hard to the rim. Rose is going to try to hit these free throws to bring Columbus Isles within 20. Let's see how this goes. And Rose misses the first one. Let's see if he hits the second one. And he misses both. And that's Richard Lowe with the rebound. And they're running. Alexander to Clark. Clark looks for a second, thinks about it. Nope. Inside to Big Richard. Richard goes up through the contact. Oh, travel. Times like that, it's good to have a lefty. He could have just turned and finished with his left hand, but he travels instead, looking for a layup, looking for a reverse. Providence. Coach Hanna can't be happy with that, but Providence is back on defense. He'll take the big lead. Columbus Isles bringing it down. Burrows with the ball. To Rashard, back to Burrows. Thinks about it, passes it. To McPhee. Dion McPhee misses. Providence is on the run. Garvin Clark strong to the rim to Big Richard. Good run out by Richard. Misses the layup. Providence gets the rebound. Garvin Clark again for another three. Almost makes it. He can't find the rim. He came so close a number of times, but he can't seem to find the rim. And there goes the veteran Chameleon Rose to Dion McPhee. Strong finish, kick out in the corner. Oh, good move. Strong take by McPhee. He gets fouled. He's going to go to the line to try to get two to get the game within 20. And there's some subs on Columbus Isles. If Samar Roll in the game, McPhee missed the first free throw. He seems frustrated. He's got to try to zero in and get the second one. And he makes the second free throw. And Columbus Isles is going to try to get back on defense and get a stop from this Providence team. That's Emmanuel Alexander with the ball. Garvin Clark off the screen. He's looking inside. Big screen from Richard. Richard Lowe. He's looking inside. Oh, good pass. Wide open. Three misses. But Dylan Musgrove with the putback. Game's 38-15 to Providence. Providence being active at the top of the zone. Putting a lot of pressure on Columbus Isles. Columbus Isles keeps the ball. McPhee dribbles it off his foot, trying to do a lot. Turnover. There goes Garvin Clark in the game, bringing the ball up. And he goes to the mid-range, but he misses. There's Burrows on the run for Columbus Isles. The Providence is back in transition. Good defense. But he gets bailed out by a foul. He's going to go to the line. And he makes the first one. It's Coach Kevin Johnson in the building. He makes the second one. And game is now 38-17. Providence. It's Alexander in the game, bringing the ball up. That's Brandon Strong with the miss. Alexander, 3 to knock it down. Knocks it down. Game is now 41-17. Providence. Steele McPhee bringing the ball up, trying to get something going for Columbus Isles. Inside, good cut by McPhee. He misses the layup. Ooh. Man. Brandon Strong misses the easy layup. Columbus Isles gets the ball back down. Somebody. It's like Kevin Greenslade is looking for a skip. Columbus Isles turns it over. Zach Penniman on the run with the easy layup. We got less than 1 minute left in the quarter. The Providence is running away with the game. Richard with the 3. Give Columbus Isles 20. And Zach Penniman handling the ball with 30 seconds left for New Providence. Let's see what they do. Zach Penniman to the mid-range, and he's wide open, and he misses it. Keon McPhee with the rebound, bringing it up. And they go inside, but that's a turnover. New Providence is back on the run. Alexander, nice pass. Richard, almost dunked it, but we'll take the layup. And looks like that's halftime. That is halftime. New Providence is up 45-20 over Columbus Isles. Columbus Isles has got a lot of turnovers, giving easy runs to New Providence. Providence played great defense. They shot a lot of threes. They didn't make them, but that's okay because they're out in transition and running, getting easy buckets, and coasting on Columbus Isles. Next up is the second half. We'll take you to that in a bit. And we're off to commercial break.
We welcome you to Bahama Handprints. Since 1966, we've been designing and manufacturing one-of-a-kind fabric. Every yard is printed by hand, and every garment and accessory crafted with expert care. Meet Les, our head printer for over 30 years. Les delicately prints each swath of fabric in our Harbor Bay factory, a skill he has mastered over decades, a true labor of love. Our islands inspire the vibrant colors and tropical motifs synonymous with Bahama handprints. Our team of artisans passionately creates an array of apparel and accessories for women, men, and children. A visual feast, designed and made locally. Visit our factory store in Harbor Bay today to see it unfold before your very eyes, or visit one of our 2 boutiques located in Sandyport, Nassau, or Governor's Harbor, Eleuthera. Bahama Handprints. Boldly Bahamian.
Inspections by the MVTF are to begin January 2024 on all commercial vehicles. Drivers will need to ensure that their trucks meet safety standards. Inspection areas include lights, horns, brakes, hydraulic systems. All trailers must be inspected on the same timeline, must have proper brakes, locking systems, and is roadworthy. Contact us at 601-0629 for further details and appointments.
Blue Lagoon Island is an amazing private island day away that's fun for all ages. Choose your speed. Swim in the calm lagoon. Conquer the inflatable aqua park. tour the island via Segway, or relax in a hammock under a swaying palm tree. Visit our dolphins, sea lions, stingrays, and sharks for an encounter of a lifetime. There's just so much to see and do on beautiful Blue Lagoon Island. Call 363-1003 to book your spot today.
First we plan, then we innovate, then we build. At Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, we are committed to quality, to safety, and to service. We know that the road you take is just as important as your final destination. At Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, it is our job to make sure the road and the ride are as smooth as possible. From striping roads to building them, we are the right choice, the trusted choice, the only choice to help you build your tomorrow.
And we're back. It's the second half of the Bahamas games, Columbus Isles versus New Providence game. As you see, New Providence has a big lead, 45-20. Columbus Isles, a lot of turnovers, not great shooting. New Providence managed to capitalize on that, getting a lot of runouts and layups. New Providence is dominating inside, running the floor, dominating with pace. Columbus Isles will try to put something together for the second half. Let's see what they do. We have about 2 minutes left in the quarter. I'm still waiting on the stat sheet. We've seen a lot of Furley Bain, a lot of Michael Furley Bain for New Providence, getting some easy runouts, getting some turnovers. New Providence playing great defense. For Columbus Isles, we've seen Dion McPhee coming off the bench, trying to keep them in the game, but struggling so far. Let's see if Columbus Isles can get some stops first and foremost, so they can maybe stop New Providence and try to do something on the offensive side. We have about 1 minute left before we start the game off. There we see Columbus Isles guys trying to catch their breaths. And we're getting set to go. And before we start, we got a balanced scoring attack from New Providence. Michael Furley Bain leads New Providence with 8 points. He also has 2 assists. Garvin Clark has 6 points, but he's on 2 of 10 shooting. Emmanuel Alexander with 5 points for New Providence, and for Columbus Isles, Rashad Edgecombe has 5 points. And Derico Burrows has 4 points. Chameleon Jamal Rose has 4 points. And Darren McKenzie has 3 points for Columbus Isles. Roosevelt Wiley leading New Providence team with 4 rebounds. He's doing a heavy work in there. Dylan Musgrove has 5 sneaky rebounds to lead New Providence team. We're going to start the second half right now. Let's take you back to the court. And that's the buzzer. Game set to begin. And here's Coach Mark Hanna talking to his guys. He's been with these guys for a long time. He's a veteran in this game, and so is Michael Furley-Bain. We have number 11, Jordan Wilson. Number 10, Kimsey Silvestri from New Providence. Number 6, Dylan Musgrove. Number 4, Garvin Clark. And number 15, the venerable Furley-Bain, Michael Bain. For Columbus Oz, we have Samar Roll, Rashard Edgecombe, Chameleon Rose, and Kevin Greenslade. Cristiano Johnson wanted me to let you know that there's no player from San Salvador on this team. I don't know how that happened, but that's the thing. Jordan Wilson tees up the shot, and he misses. That's McKenzie handling the ball. Samar Roll tries to find Rashard, but he turns it over. Providence ball again. Now Columbus Isles, they had 16 turnovers in the first half, so they have some trouble holding on to the ball. Let's see if they can do better in the second half. The Providence only has 9. They're playing fast pace. Jordan Wilson inside, back out to Kimsey Sylvester, and he tees it up off the backboard. Tough rebound for Rose, and Columbus Isles gets up the court, and he tees it up. Kevin Greenslade tees it up, but he misses. Jordan Wilson. Sean Escom gets it. McKenzie, mid-range. Stops, pops, misses. Dylan Musgrove out in transition. He has runners with him. He just pops for mid-range, misses. Sylvester gets a hand on it. Tips back to him. Tough finish and one for Kimsey Sylvester, and he's going to the line. Oh, they called it off. They called the basket off for Kimsey Sylvester. Actually, Providence in a press. And looks like Kimsey ran a trap all by himself out there. Tough finish for Rose. If that was back in my day, he would have dunked that, but we'll take the 2 points either way. Jamal Rose goes to the line. Jamal Rose goes to the line to try to convert the and one to try to get Columbus Isles back in the game. And he makes it. And Michael Bain inbounds to Garvin Clark, and he's taking it himself. So we've seen New Providence get inside all day and do what they want, and they do it again. And that's Michael Bain, New Providence's leading scorer, getting to the line. He just did it himself. I thought they were going to try to get something in the post, but Michael Bain just did it all himself. In this warm gym at DW Davis, let's see if Michael Bain can make these free throws. He missed the first one. He's going to try to get one and salvage this. Michael Bain misses both. And Bull with the rebound. Almost got pressed. Oh, there goes New Providence with the trap. Oh. That's a tough play just there, but no foul. And Roll takes the hard foul at the bench. That was a tough play in the ball back there, but there's no foul. These refs are trying to let him play. Michael Bain back to the line. He missed the last two. Let's see if he can get at least, see if he can make up for it and get two here. And he misses another one. He misses a third straight free throw. See if he can get one. Michael Bain missed 4 straight free throws. Chameleon Rose with the rebound. And his roll with the Euro. McKenzie with the tough layup. Misses. And Providence gets the ball on the run again. So Clark hasn't been shy about teeing it up, but so far he hasn't made any. Commander was trying to make something happen. Rashard Edgecombe, good pass. Roll, tough layup. Great finish inside to Samar Roll. Rashard Edgecombe. Dylan Musgrove, MVP of the Providence Basketball League with the easy three. Answers right back. And the Providence stays in the trap. But you can't let a guy get in the middle of the trap. Good pass to McKenzie. Smokes the layup. Rigby with the rip. Robin Clark. Let's see if he pulls another one. Passes Dylan Musgrove. Easy money for Dylan Musgrove. 6 straight points for Dylan Musgrove. He's getting hot. Providence still in the trap, trying to break the back of Columbus Isles. Rigby with the foul. Rigby with the foul to bail him out. That's Kirkland Farrington in the game, taking the ball out of bounds. To Dion McKenzie. See, they try to get it inside to Rose. He shoots it instead. There's Rose with a tough rebound. And he passes it to Greenslade, who shoots it again. McKenzie with the mid-range, nothing. And the refs blow the whistle. They're going to take it out on the near sideline. It's Brandon Strong taking the ball out of bounds for the Providence. Kimball into Rigby. There's Farrington with the ball. Looking to break down his brother. And he does. And fouls him. I still don't understand how two brothers got on two different teams in the Bahamas games, and we're going to try to figure that out at some point in these games. It's Ken Vaughn and Kirkland Farrington. Ken Vaughn playing for the Providence, Kirkland playing for the Columbus Isles. And they're running the play. And Roosevelt Wiley tees it up, but no good. There goes Kirkland Farrington. Oh, off his leg, off his brother's leg. Dylan Musgrove. Body control, but misses it. And Roosevelt Wiley using that strength inside to finish at the rim. This is a beatdown by New Providence on the Columbus Isles. They got the trap in the corner in the trap zone. Wiley with the steal. Farrington, easy layup, easy money. New Providence is turning defense into easy offense here. We got a timeout by Columbus Isles. There's Mark Hanna congratulating his guys. He put the press lineup in, and it's working. It's all smiles on the sideline. Meanwhile, Columbus Isles is going to try to figure something out to break the press. Columbus Isles took a quick timeout. We're off again. And we're off again in the third quarter of the Bahamas games. New Providence against the Columbus Isles. Columbus Isles brings the ball inbound. New Providence still in the trap, and they manage to break it. And there's Bailu at the rim, and one. Bucket and the foul. That's Bailu to the line. For the Columbus Isles, trying to get something going, trying to get them back in this game. It's been complete destruction by New Providence. And Bailu misses the free throw. And Farrington with the quicks to the rim, and he misses the layup. It's a quick burst from Farrington. Playing against his brother, got right to the rim but missed the layup, got fouled. He's going to try to get 2 free throws to put New Providence up by 30. Missed the first one. You a little guard, you want to hit that. You got to get these. Let's see if Farrington can get the second one. And he misses both. Rebound by Rose to Bailu. Bailu trying to break the press, but hands on it. Rose again with the rebound. That was a mislay by Brandon Strong. Columbus Isles gets the ball back down. It's Kirk Farrington to the rim. Oh, and he tries to dish it, but he turns it over. It's not a turnover. Columbus Isles keeps it. They're going to bring it in on baseline. Inbound to Bailu. Kirkland Farrington with the 3, misses it. Lou with the rebound, surprise, surprise. Greenslade shoots it, another 3, misses it. Farrington with the rebound, and they got the ball up the court. And Strawn with the take, rebound for Rose, easy rebound. And they're walking up the court. Looks like you probably have to take the press off. They're in a man-to-man, or in a matchup zone. Rose with the ball at the top of the key, wide open. Farrington shoots it, misses it. His brother with the rebound, and they go. Oh, touchdown, Roosevelt Wiley for the easy layup. What a great pass by Farrington to Wiley. Got the layup for New Providence, put them up 30. And Rose throws it into the crowd. Rigby gets the strip. Wiley to Strawn. Another bucket for New Providence. Columbus Isles brings it in. Wiley. Oh. Luke turns it over. Farrington gives it right back. Straw gets a hand on it, but Columbus Isles keeps it. They're turning up right now. Goes McPhee to the rim. Got the foul. And that looks like that's on Richard Lowe. McPhee is going to try to shoot 2 free throws. He hasn't been lucky with his free throws all game. Let's see if he gets these 2. And he misses the first one. See if he can get 1 or 2. And he does. He makes the second one, 1 or 2. It's Kenyon Farrington with the ball. Bring the ball down the court. Kenyon Farrington tees it up. It looks good, but he misses. Feet with the rebound. Oh, Columbus Isles overpasses, but they manage to keep the ball on the fast break. Columbus Isles inbounds it. There's McPhee, but the ref called charge on him. Zach Penniman sticking his chest in there to get the charge for New Providence. Zach Penniman is a tough guy, man. He's one of those guys. He plays defense, he plays gritty, gets to the rim, and he does stuff like that. So he's sacrificing for the team, even up 30. Alexander to Penniman. Penniman to Rigby. You love playing in that mid-post. Richard Lowe with the drive, the dive, right back up to Zach Penniman. Zach Penniman was strong. Looks like Kirkland Farrington got him on his head, but no call on the refs. No call on the refs. The Providence takes it out of bounds. See if they call something or they post Richard up. Oh, Richard Lowe steps into a three but misses. Alexander with the rebound. Zach Penniman to the mid-range, misses. Chameleon Rose with the rebound. Fumbling, bumbling, stumbling, but finishes, gets to the rim, gets the foul. Chameleon Rose with an unorthodox fast break, but he gets to the line. Let's see if he can make these two. Now he misses the first one. Let's see if he can get the second one. And he misses both. And Alexander bringing the ball to the court from Providence, gets a big pick from Richard Lowe, uses it, goes over it, steps back, steps into the three, knocks it down with confidence. Emmanuel Alexander knocks down the three like he knew it was going to happen. Nice Rigby down there getting the foul. Rigby down there getting the William Rigby. It looks like Columbus Isles in the bonus. They're going to go to the line to try to get the free throw. And he misses the first one. Let's see if he gets the second one. And they're deliberating something at the table. Let's see what it is. There's some conversation going on with the scorers and the refs and Columbus Isles coach, but looks like they're heading back out. And he misses the second one, misses both free throws. And they're going to do it again. Misses again. And it's out of bounds. Ball to Providence. So Columbus Isles has a little press on. Kirkland Farrington pressing his brother Kenyon. Kenyon in control. Oh, Richard Lowe sets the screen. Kenyon gets to the mid-range with the runner but misses. Alexander taps it out of bounds to prevent the fast break. Farrington off McPhee's hands, out of bounds, gives it right back to New Providence. You really hate to see it. 3 seconds left. Let's see if New Providence can get a good shot off to finish the third quarter. Alexander with the shot, but he misses. That'll do it for the quarter. We're going to commercial break. We'll see you soon. New Providence is up 62-28 over Columbus Isles. It's been domination all game. And we're on a commercial break. See you in a bit.
Crummy, what's a common loftier goal?
Well, my sweet one, a common loftier goal is a shared dream that we, as Bahamians, achieve together. It's a vision of unity, progress, and prosperity for all of our beautiful islands. You see, a common loftier goal is about working together towards something bigger than ourselves. It is what we are always striving to achieve. Now, how we get there is by one small step at a time.
But our country is so small.
Well, hon, you'll be surprised what can happen when you believe.
And we're back for the final quarter of New Providence versus Columbus Isles. Columbus Isles have been taking a beating from New Providence, who's up 62-28 over Columbus Isles. Columbus Isles inbound. McPhee to McKenzie, back to McPhee. And Columbus Isles turns it over. Michael Furley-Bain on the run. Garvin Clark with the strong finish through contact. Refs no call. Darren McKenzie brings it up. To Rico Burrows, he turns it over. Garvin Clark, but he turns it over again. Plays the sideline a little tight. Columbus Isles keeps the ball. Burrows tees it up, but doesn't shoot it. He turns it over instead. Providence ball again. Columbus Isles have a problem handling the ball. They've been struggling with turnovers all game. Providence has managed to keep this ball in control, speeding them up, getting them to turn it over. Then McKenzie tees up the three, and that's pure as butter. Burrows again with the ball. He just turned it over last possession, but he gets a shot off and it banks it in. I don't know if he called it, but I'm sure he'll take it. Jordan Wilson handling the ball from Providence. Breaking down Burrows. Cut from McKenzie with the unorthodox finish, and he misses. But he gets his own rebound back, and that's Michael Bain, the ageless one for three, misses. McKenzie Sylvester with the missed layup. Million Rose to Burrows. Burrows almost turns it over. Goes through the defense, Euro steps, misses the layup, gets his own rebound. Out of bounds, say the refs. We're playing through everything here. What is contact? Garvin Clark bringing the ball up. To Burrows. Takes the unorthodox shot and makes it. Furley-Bain standing right there. He says, no thank you, I'll take that myself. Rose bringing the ball up the court. To McPhee in the mid-post. Oh, good move, but he gets a rip. And Michael Bain, who brings it up the court. Rush playing through. Kimsey Silvestri with the left-handed finish from Michael Bain, making the smart play as always. Throws to McPhee. So another McPhee. McKenzie, sorry. Michael Bain with the great defense and the rebound. Garvin Clark finishes, misses the rebound. There goes Rose with the rebound. McKenzie with the three, banks it in, didn't call it. Silvestri handling the ball, breaking down Burrows, get double move and one. And I used to coach Kimsey Silvestri. We did Mike and drills all the time, and you can see it paying off there with the strong finish and one inside. He's going to try to convert this and one and make the free throw. Silvestri, misses it, but Michael Bain gets the tip. McKenzie to Farrington. McPhee to Farrington. McPhee takes the three, misses it. Columbus keeps the ball. Rose takes it out of bounds. Substitutions being made. Zach Penniman, Emmanuel Alexander, and Kenyon Farrington in the game for New Providence. Roosevelt Wiley also in the game. New Providence. Rose to McKenzie, brings it out, tries to break down Penniman, breaks down his defender. Inside to Rose, with Wiley on him. Rose doesn't like it, kicks it out. Shot clock violation. Rose did not like the matchup with Wiley. Those are two guys who remind me a lot of each other growing up with them, but Rose didn't like it, kicked it out. Alexander in the game for New Providence. Like he was going to run a handoff of Farrington, but he went the other way. Zach Penniman by himself. And misses the easy three-pointer. There goes McKenzie in the game. Off to Farrington. Farrington breaks down his brother. Loses control. Farrington doing a lot of dribbling. Misses the three. Looks like he had something to prove to his brother, but he missed the point. Oh, great pass from Roosevelt Wiley. Great pass from Roosevelt Wiley to Brandon Strawn. An easy layup. Good, unselfish basketball. Timeout is called. That's New Providence on the sideline. Playing fast-paced, unselfish basketball against an overwhelmed opponent. That's Columbus Isles. They're trying to catch their breath on the sideline. And we're at D.W. Davis Junior High, the site of the Bahamas games. Columbus Isles being ran out of the water by New Providence, 62-28. Columbus Isles got to try to make some stops and try to at least make the game look good if they're not going to try to get back in. Let's finish this game.
4 minutes.
We got 3 minutes left in the game. New Providence is up 77-34 on the Columbus Isles. Playing unselfish basketball and tenacious defense, forcing turnovers and getting easy layups. They even made some threes down the stretch. Columbus Isles ball on the opposite baseline. It's Dion McPhee with the ball. Gonna break down Roosevelt Wiley of New Providence. Oh, good move. Wiley comes back across his arm, fouls him. Fee hasn't done a lot from the line all game. Let's see if he gets a couple here. And Wiley still can't get it to go. Wiley finally gets one. Emmanuel Alexander to Zach Penniman. Providence taking their time, running out some clock. Farrington, brother-on-brother matchup, gets to the mid-range but misses it. Wiley with the putback. Roosevelt, Wiley's a big, strong guy. He takes up a lot of space in there, and he has great hands, so he's going to get those putbacks. Oh, McPhee with the three. Providence is not worried. There goes Penniman. Inside pass to Wiley with the skip all across the formation to Farrington. Farrington to Alexander. Easy money. Easy money. There was McPhee breaking out of defense. Farrington blows by his brother into Chicken Wiley. Tough layup for two. Wiley pushing the ball out with Alexander. Gets it back. One layup for his brother's layup. And then McKenzie kicking it out to McPhee. McPhee with the three, misses it. McKenzie with the layup. Mid-range, misses everything. Farrington gets the rebound, pushes it to Alexander. Farrington again with the lob to Alexander, but he misses. Alexander tries to make the follow-up layup with him hanging on the rim. I don't think that would have counted. Oh, Farrington with the fancy finish with his left at the rim, showing his explosiveness. Goes Alexander bringing the ball up for the Providence, getting it to Farrington. Farrington broke his brother down. Oh, but his brother gets in, tries to get the rip, but he fouls him. Farrington goes to the line. He's put on the line by his brother. Baseline out of bounds. Foul on the ground. Wiley off a screen. Back to Strawn. Misses the layup. Turnover from McKenzie. Back to Strawn. Farrington makes a play on the ball, but fouls him. Providence takes it out baseline. Farrington looks like he's trying to throw a lob to Alexander, but the play's broken up. Columbus has ball. McPhee with the ball to Farrington. Farrington hesitation, gets to the rim. Misses the layup, but foul trying to follow up. Columbus takes it out baseline. Kirk Farrington posting with his brother. Kinsey with the tough layup inside. But it's too little, too late for Columbus Isles, who are down 44 to 84 to New Providence. What Providence has to do is run the clock down. Farrington saw the layup, but Alexander didn't. He turns the ball over. Kinsey with the step back three. 84-47, New Providence. Farrington walks the ball to the court, gives it to Strawn, and they're just running clock at this point. Strawn, the lob to Wiley, who smokes it. Columbus is going back, trying to finish the game with some buckets. Misses the three. Farrington with the ball. Makes a move on his brother. Keeps it. This is the Penniman who's going to attack the rim and gets the layup. Penniman goes hard every time. McPhee with the long pass to McKenzie, who makes the three, makes another three. He could have used this offense early in the game. There's only 20 seconds left in the game. All the Providence has to do is run clock. That's Penniman holding the ball. Penniman holding the ball at the top of the key. And they're just going to dribble out the clock. Penniman takes the three, misses it. And that's game. And New Providence takes this game 86-50 over Columbus Isles. They take the handed win over, and there's Michael Furley-Bain leading the way from New Providence. William Rigby, Kimsey Silvestri. It was a blowout. New Providence pressed them all game, forcing them into turnovers, getting easy layups. Toward the end, they made threes, but they were in control of the game the whole way. There they go, shaking up their old teammates, Belu and Michael. Rose and Wiley. And we're wrapping this one up. On the Providence sideline. And the Providence going to rest up for their next game. I don't know why this music going in the headphones, but it's going.
All right.
All right, and we have New Providence coach Mark Hanna with us. Tell us the keys to the game. You guys beat them pretty handily. What did you do well?
Well, first of all, I want to give God thanks and praise for the opportunity to coach this team and the players who came in and worked hard to be a part of this team. But our game plan was to rebound the ball and remember that the fast break starts after the rebound. So once we rebound the ball, whoever get the rebound, start the break and push the ball over an early offense.
And I know you like to play a tough physical style of play. Did they play up to your standard, or are they not quite there yet?
Well, I wanted 100 points because as a coach, I know in the round robin play, if at the end, when they put a tie, teams in a tie, it goes to point spread. So I want to score as much points as possible so secure our spot in the playoff.
And I see you still got Furley out there playing in minutes. I thought he was going to come in and do some better leadership, but you got him playing minutes. What do you...
It's already, I want to get him going, the old guy going. You can't sit him too long because his bones will freeze up.
And, Kimsey Silvestri, that's my guy. What do you think about his contribution to the team?
Well, Kimsey is a great part of our team because we are not that big. But Kimsey can play any position. He can play the point guard to the center. So whenever I need him, I know he's ready to battle.
And did you, Farrington, he played against his brother. Did you have to motivate him to go up against his brother, or did he showed up ready to do it?
Well, those two played for me to get on the Division II for Night League Giants. So I know they have a very competitive nature. Yeah. And it's a battle always.
All right, Mark. Thank you very much. Congratulations on your win.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
It's different to see you coaching. I'm used to seeing you playing. I thought you were going to play.
Well, life goes seasons. Sometimes, you have to gradually know when to give up and move to the next level.
Well, you give a lot to me and you give a lot to the game, so congratulations again, Coach.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Tate.
Yeah,
all right.
And we're back. Well, New Providence just concluded their game against Columbus Isles. They blew them out 86-50. And we got some girls coming up next. Columbus Isles versus Grand Bahama. We just talked to Coach Mark Hanna about his win. He was adamant that good defense and rebounding leads to easy buckets, and he was right. New Providence got out in transition. They got easy buckets. They made layups. And they have a win to show for it. Now they're going to rest up and try to get after this round robin. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come right back. So that'll do it for now. We'll see you on the other side.
Grammy, what's a common loftier goal?
Well, my sweet one, a common loftier goal is a shared dream that we, as Bahamians, achieve together. It's a vision of unity, progress, and prosperity for all of our beautiful islands. You see, a common loftier goal is about working together towards something bigger than ourselves. It is what we are always striving to achieve. Now, how we get there is by one small step at a time.
But our country is so small.
Well, hon, you'll be surprised what can happen when you believe.
Lowe's means a lot to me. Seeing my customers smile brightens my day. Family is important to me. I love spending quality time with my grandchildren. I'm happy to celebrate 70 years with Lowe's. My name is Constance Penn. I've been working with Lowe's for 48 years. I hope and trust that they have another 70 years to come.
ATH Physiotherapy has a professional team of therapists that stay up to date with the latest methods in orthopedic rehabilitation. Our clinical staff is praised in helping in the recovery of sports injuries, including neck, back, knees, and shoulders, just to name a few. We provide high-quality service in a warm, friendly environment. Insurance is accepted with a doctor's referral. Get back on track with KTH Physiotherapy. Located East Bay Shopping Center, opposite Potter's Key. 394-5161.
Catch Janae's annual 20% off back-to-school sale going on this week only. Get up to 20% off on all school items in stock. Yes, 20% off all school items. Shirts, jumpers, skirts, boys' long and short pants, school neckties, PE shorts in a variety of colors, colorful backpacks and lunch bags, character towels, raincoats, and umbrellas. Shop early and don't miss out on this. Janae's Chesapeake Road's annual 20% off back-to-school sale going on this week only. Beat the rush and save. Janae's 20% off annual back-to-school sale going on now. Restrictions apply.
At DW Davis, we just watched the men, the Providence, handily beat the Columbus Isles. Now we got women up next. The Grand Bahama Lucayans versus the Columbus Isles Arawaks. They're getting ready to go right now. We see captains meeting at half court with the refs. And it looks like both teams are pretty deep. I was on the court with them. Those girls from Freeport are pretty athletic. The ladies from Columbus Isles are deep. We're going to see who could get the better of this matchup right now. And that's the buzzer to go, and we're off. And they're off to the side to get the game started. They're getting teed up to go. And it's Grand Bahama getting a pep talk from their coaches. And that's Columbus Isles all ready to go. Columbus Isles with a deep team. And that's the buzzer, we're off. There we go. Grand Bahamas coach has a few more words before they go. They're at their 4. There goes their 5th player. And we have a slight delay, but we're going to get started in a second. they're trying to get the lineups in right now. We are too. Something happening at the scores table. As soon as they can get it sorted out, we can go. I've seen these girls warming up. They are athletic. They are fast-paced. From what I've seen, this should be a fun game. Hopefully, it could be a competitive game. I know they play ball. They play ball for real in Grand Bahama, so this should be pretty fun and entertaining. And they're still getting things sorted out at the okay, from what I was being told, there was a uniform discrepancy. Columbus Isles had a player who was wearing dark socks. According to FIBA rules, everybody has to wear the same colored socks, so she's trying to get everything sorted out. She's trying to get her uniform sorted out so we can get this game started. So there she is. She's getting sorted out now. And they're ready to go. And we're off. Everybody's all uniformed up. And it looks like we're going to have a jump ball shortly. We're almost there. Looks like the ref's going to the table to consult. we're still held up right now. It looks like some lineup discrepancies being handled at the scores table, but they're getting it sorted out right now. Hopefully we get this game started. Scorers have their hands up. And we're still waiting for whatever discrepancy it is going on to get sorted out right now. The girls are ready to go. The refs are ready to go. The ladies are ready to go. Sorry. And the scorers and the refs are deliberating about something.
not friends anymore. Because I am a...
Welcome back to D.W. Davis. All the discrepancies are sorted out. We have Grand Bahama versus the Columbus Isles, and we're off to the races after a stop at the scores table. We're good to go. It's a quick-paced game. Grand Bahama gets the ball down the court. And that's Tatiana Lockhart with the and one for Grand Bahama. Get things started. We already had 3 possessions, less than 1 minute into the game. Tatiana Lockhart gets the and one. She's going to go to the line and try to convert this for Grand Bahama. Lefty with the free throw and airballs it, gets none of it. Columbus Isles brings it in on the sideline. Rainier Russell handling the ball for Columbus Isles. Columbus Isles running a motion offense. Very fundamental basketball. Big pick from Tanya Kerr. Russell kicks it out inside, but that's a turnover. Columbus turnover. Russell with the steal, handling the ball, bringing it down. Pass it to Raven Nixon. Gives it back to Russell, kicks it out to Nixon. Nixon gets it inside to Tania Kerr. Misses it, back to Russell. Almost turned it over there. Layup inside for Vincent James, but she misses. Kendi Outen with the ball, works inside, gets off the glass, but misses. Vincent James with the rebound. And they're gone. Raven Nixon with the ball, bringing it down the court. Crosses over, but loses the ball. Turnover, Columbus Isles, going back to Grand Bahama. Nope, Columbus Isles keeps. Tries to get it inside to Alicia Curtis, but she misses. Arlia Green throws it to exactly nobody. And it's Raven Nixon with the ball for Bahamas Isles. Tried to get it in, misses it, almost gives it up, turns it over. Kendi Outen, and Outen trips. Sorry, that's Tyronia Wild Goose bringing the ball in for Grand Bahama. Gets it into Arlia Green, who's been handling the ball for Grand Bahama. It's a mid-range by Arlia Green. She misses. Tiffany James on the attack for Columbus Isles gets the layup. Big move inside for Karen Barr to get the finish for Grand Bahama. Raven Nixon tried to force it inside, turns it over to Arlia Green. Refs call it out of bounds. Spectators can't believe what they're seeing, but it's Columbus Isle's ball. It's Raven Nixon with the ball. Takes the pick, controls the perimeter, gives it to Shamarja Cummings. Cummings with the ball. Dangerous pass to Raven Nixon. Raven Nixon inside to Mrs. James with the creative finish. Misses it. Cummings with the rebound and the shot. Misses that too. They're battling inside for the rebound. Ball out of bounds. Grand Bahama ball. Grand Bahama's waiting to inbound the ball. It's Toroni Wild Goose inbounding the ball to Kendi Outen. Kendi Outen's handling the ball for Grand Bahama. Oh, that's a travel. It's a travel for Arlia Green, and Columbus Isles is taking the ball all the way. Oh, Raven Dane splits the double, but gets caught in the paint. Jump ball. Jump ball. Grand Bahama gets possession. They get the ball. And Outen with the ball again. Looks inside. Back outside. Tees up the three. Misses it. Green with the rebound to Barr. Barr with the runner in the lane. Grand Bahama goes up 6-2. Nixon brings the ball down for Columbus Isles. And there's a pick and roll, but the lane is clogged. Grand Bahama gets a turnover. Karen Barr gets the run out. She's handling the ball on the break. Splits the defenders high off the glass, but out of bounds. Green saves it, back to Barr. Barr with the unorthodox. Green hustling to get the long rebounds. Passes to Tatiana Lockhart. The glass misses. Barr gets it high post but travels. Cummings to the rim, misses the layup. James with the floater. Oh, they get tangled up down there. Karen Barr gets fouled on a trip. And Barr brings the ball in for Grand Bahama. Kendi Outen handling the ball once again for Grand Bahama. They get it inside. Green. Green gets fouled. She goes to the line. She's saying the ball's wet. She wants a towel. Lacey Curtis back in the game for Columbus Isles. Green is going to try to make his free throw. Make these free throws. This is the first one. See if she gets the second one. Makes the second one. Grand Bahama goes up 7-2 over the Columbus Isles. Philippa Ferguson is now handling the ball for Columbus Isles. Kicks it out. Bethany Dames gets fouled on the perimeter by Kendi Outen. She heads to the line to try to make 2 free throws to try to get Columbus Isles in this game. Good form, but misses it. Ball bubbles out. Dames tries to get one. Misses the second one too. Rebound, Grand Bahama. Marjorie Stubbs to the rim with a tough layup attempt, but gets fouled. Goes to the line. Good form, makes the first one. Stubbs misses the second one. She doesn't finish her breakfast. Columbus Isles is on the push. Can occur inside with a big finish for Columbus Isles. Bring them within 3 of Grand Bahama. Stubbs handling the ball. Lockhart with the miss high off the glass. Columbus Isles is back on the attack. Dames push with the push, returns it over. Trying to get it inside to Kurt. With that pass, you want to see try to break down the defense and get inside and move things around before she tries an interior pass. Good look, but could use better execution. Grand Bahama waits to take the ball out of bounds. And Grand Bahama with the ball.
It's a live microphone.
Jumper, and Lockhart goes to the rim. Gets fouled. Let's see if Lockhart will try to make these 2 free throws to get Grand Bahama to 10 points. Is Cummings bringing the ball down. The miss for Columbus Isles. Kenny Forbes with the rebound. Grand Bahama pushes, but throws away. Columbus Isles brings it back in. Vincent Dames inbounding the ball for Columbus Isles. To Philippa Ferguson. Philippa Ferguson breaks down the defense, gets inside, throws up a prayer, and it goes in. 6-9, Grand Bahama. As Arjun Stubbs with the ball, turns it over. Ferguson gets fouled. Grab him. And with the rebound, Grand Bahama, easy, and she smokes the easy layup to finish the quarter. And we good? And we are back at the Bahamas games. The Grand Bahama Buccaneers are taking on the Columbus Isles Arawak. They're up 7-9. We have a fast-paced game, like I said, a lot of up and down against a set defense. Tatiana Lockhart leads Grand Bahama with 3 points. Vincent Dames and Philippa Ferguson have 2 apiece. Anthony Kerr have 2 apiece for the Columbus Isles. And we have a very special guest with us. We have Michael Furley-Bain, captain for New Providence. He's with us. They just got a blowout win over the Columbus Isles in the previous game. He had 10 points. And so I know Furley from back in the day. He terrorized me when I was in like 17. And we played on national teams together. We played on many national teams. So Furley, tell us about how's it feel to be in the first Bahamas game since 22 years?
This is amazing, man. Some guys from the outer islands I haven't seen in a while. It's great to compete against them. We trash talk a little bit. They let me know they were coming in town to play in this. And it's amazing, man. Like, there's so much talent here, and now we get to showcase it in one sporting event. That way no one hitting and saying that they don't get an opportunity to showcase their talent. So this is awesome, man.
And Columbus Isles brings the ball in. They're only down 2 against Grand Bahama. And I was talking to Sammy Hunter. during the game, and he said that you always say it's your last ride. Are you serious? 'Cause you said it's the last ride. Are you serious?
Yeah, I've been saying that for a while, but I think this one is definitely going to be my last ride. Hopefully, it goes with a win.
And that's Philippa Ferguson with the foul. That's Philippa Ferguson who got fouled. Sorry, that's Grand Bahama at the line, and she misses it. It's hard to see these numbers, man. They got these ponytails. it's hard to see these numbers. Anybody on any particular team you look forward to playing?
Well, I'm representing New Providence, so I'm looking forward to play against Freeport and let the rivalry continue.
All right, and that's the score for. All right, and that's Jada Johnson knocking down the free throw for Grand Bahama. And that's a tough collision. One thing I noticed about the game out there, these refs letting y'all play. They're trying to get y'all up out of there.
Yeah, I love it. That way you play through contact. So don't look for the referees to bail you out and try to say the referees determined the game. But in there is extremely hot, man. This summertime in the Bahamas is no joke.
It's funny because the court looks so good, and nice layup, nice feed inside.
Nice.
That's a nice layup for Teaser Johnson of the Columbus Isles. And it's funny because the court's made up so nice, you wouldn't think it'd be so hot. You think they would have put like a new AC in there too, and it's still out there.
I've got word that the AC is the next project in there, which is much needed, especially for summertime activities.
And that's a strong take to the rim for Arlia Green. You know, it's funny doing the news. They always they clown me because I'm in the studio because the light's so close to my head because I'm so tall.
Yeah.
So they clown me because they say I sweat so much. So this is not helping my reputation around the studio.
Yeah.
So who do you think you guys are going to see if you get to the finals? Who do you think you're going to see? Grand Bahama, definitely.
Yeah, I don't want to jump the gun because I know I've been looking at some of these teams' rosters, and I've been familiar with some of the names I see, and there's some very impressive rosters. But
is it Keno? Who's Keno playing for? He's on the roster, is he?
Keno's on the Elutra roster. The Elutra has a very impressive roster.
Keno's a gamer. Like, he's a gamer of the highest order because and that's a free throw for Karen Barr of Grand Bahama, and the game is 12-9. Grand Bahama up. Columbus Isle giving them a fight. With the move in the spin cycle in the mid-range, but she misses. And it's Karen Barr with the layup. Columbus Isle's on the run out. Coast to coast and one. She misses it. And it's Jada Francis, coast to coast, but missed the and one. Keno, people like Keno always impress me because I'm like the exact same age as Keno. And he just loves playing ball. He will play ball. I played Little League baseball with him. He's a catcher. And he just would play basketball anywhere, like anytime. And you guys always amaze me because my knees hurt. I can't be doing that.
And me and Keno, we basically soldiers of the same struggle because we played on the national team in 2020 right before COVID.
I remember.
And we looked at each other and said, yep, this is our last run.
I remember.
And 3 years later, we're still here hooping.
I remember you guys played against Mexico and in Atlantis, and Keno dunked on somebody.
Yes.
And he just is like, my knees are hurting.
Yeah, that's the game we said was going to be our last run.
And then COVID happened, and y'all have a break. Y'all still back here playing again.
And here we are.
Any up and comers on any of these teams you think we should look out for, especially in the team?
Yeah, definitely on the New Providence team. Well, Garvin Clark then has his foot in the door. He's a Division I point guard. He played on the national team last year. The team with Buddy Hield in the summer. But we also got Emmanuel, known as Mano.
Yeah.
He went 4 for 5 from the 3-point line today in our game.
Yeah,
and Kevin.
And with Emmanuel, like, he got good shots off. Like, he didn't force it. He played a very steady game, and he got lined up and he got to a shot.
He's a very under control guard. And that's what we need. We need to build more guards that's more under control and just want to run out there and get their own shot, or just run out there and try to score to please the crowd.
How bad did Tevin want to beat his brother?
I don't want to comment on that one. I'll leave that one to them.
How bad? They were going at each other all.
Yes, they were, man. That was crazy. It was fun, though.
How physical is physical enough to play for Mark Hanna?
Man, Mark was working us, man. Mark had us doing. Most of these teams, I knew they didn't practice. But us, we had conditioning days, we had strength days we just shooting in the gym, days we work on defensive stuff. So Mark really drilled us, so that's why we were so prepared today, and it showed in the scoreboard.
And we got the Columbus Isles in a 1-point game against Grand Bahama. These girls from Grand Bahama, they look athletic, but Columbus Isles kind of giving them a run. You love to see competitive games like this.
Well, what I want to know is some of these girls are so talented. Where do these girls be when it's time to pick like the national team and stuff? That's what I was trying to figure out.
I don't know. I know coaching at UB, COVID really messed up a lot of situations. I know for us it did. Jada Francis with the free throw to tie it up for Grand Bahama. And that's Kendi Outen with the layup to put Grand Bahama up. Yeah, man. I know COVID messed up a lot of situations. They messed up the situation for us. For UB, it had a lot of people in the house who should have been out the house, and it stunted. And what it really did is messed up the kids in high school because
definitely it took away some guys, some of those their senior year.
We had a kid, right? He said it was his. He said he was in grade 10 and he thought he might play basketball. Next thing you know, he graduated.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I don't know, but these are some talented women on both teams. Oh, hit it with the crossover.
Yes. And I think and this is where we should actually be where our coaches and scouts should be looking. Like,
slow the game.
So now our coaches and scouts could be like, hey, there's two girls from Grand Bahama I want to bring over for tryouts, and this would be the right place to see them in action.
Yeah, that's Karen Barr with the strong working in the post.
She's tough.
She is tough. Oh, no 3 seconds. Kicks it out. Out with the 3, misses it. Oh, they working inside. Arlia Green with the and one tough layup. They working inside. I love it.
This Grand Bahama team is a good rebounding team.
Yeah, they are. They're doing some tough work inside. But Columbus Isles, they're doing a great job staying with them. They're staying in there with them.
Columbus Isles, they just need to work on the second chance opportunities.
Yeah, that's the big advantage. Grand Bahama's is getting in there, getting these rebounds over them. But they got good guard play. But they the court team's kind of compressed against them.
Yeah, the size of the Grand Bahama team is really showing on the boards. Not size as in so much as in height,
but just
being
able
to
push people around. Yeah. And that's a big. I know that playing on a national team, that's a big thing for us. Like we have tall guys.
There it is. More second chance opportunities now.
How strong are the guys you guys play against on a national team, right? Because I used to play. She teed that up.
Steal.
Kenny Forbes teed it up, missed it, got it back, got to the bucket. It looks like Grand Bahama's trying to bust this one open.
Yeah.
How big for the people who are unacquainted? Because I know, but how big are the guys you guys play against on the national team? Because I used to play like against Kadeem. Oh, Cole. Oh, good move. Oh, she missed it. I used to play against Kadeem Colby, and he'd push me around.
Yeah. We played, and our opponents are usually bigger and stronger than our guys. So 90% of our opponents, we go in as the undersized team. And we normally use our strength and athleticism to overcome that.
And that's Kendi out and stepping into that and knocking that down. Ooh.
Tough shot.
And that's Philippa Ferguson stepped into that. Missed it.
I'm telling you, this Grand Bahama team, they're strong, man. They might not be the tallest team, but they're strong.
Arlie Green with the strong finish and one. I was when I was in Carifta covered swimming. Yo, first of all, did you see the medal count for swimming?
No, I didn't catch the medal count.
Grand Bahama won like 62 medals, and then we had like 62 gold medals.
Dang.
But I was talking to a parent on the plane to Curacao for Carifta swimming.
Yeah.
And I was talking to one of the coaches too, and he was just like, they just do things different over there, bro. Like they just take it a little more serious than
62 gold medals? 62 medals?
Gold, 62 golds.
Man, that's crazy.
And it seems like it carries over to everything they do over there. Like in basketball, like I remember going to high school, going over there, and they look like they were already in the weight room.
Yeah, they take sports real serious.
Like here is like a cool thing to do. There is like this is what we got to do.
Yep.
It is great to see women's basketball return because I don't think I've been to. I know they used to have a league in the gym and it kind of stopped, and then COVID put a stop to all that. So it's great to see. It's great to see women's basketball return. I see Dashton taking a picture of us. You coming on next? We're bringing you on next, buddy.
Yeah, Dashton Baker. Yeah, we're bringing him out of retirement to play next too.
You gonna play? That's another game right there, Dashton Baker.
Yeah, with all the talent I'm seeing here, they should look into bringing back the female basketball this year, actually.
Yeah,
if it isn't too late, because obviously we have the numbers.
Oh yeah, for sure. We definitely have numbers. I think most and what I'm impressed by is the women on Columbus Isles. I think they're all pretty young, but they're sticking their nose in there against Grand Bahama. They're really getting after them.
Yeah,
I think
they don't play too girly. They're tough.
They might be a little overmatched as far as size goes, but they're going at them.
Yes.
And it's great to see stuff like that. Your daughter like basketball?
No.
Mine is too. I think she does. That's going to be interesting.
I'm waiting to see if it grows on her, because she gets to see me play a few, so it might grow on her.
You don't want to force her to do it. Like,
right.
You don't want to force her, but like, she loves basketball. So we'll see. Maybe she could be out there to another Bahamas games if we have one again.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll have one in 4 years.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. I think we need to make this the standard. We cannot go back to not having this.
I'm actually pretty impressed by Mario Bolag, by his commitment to actually doing the games. I know he coached us when we were growing up, so it's really cool to see him go from being a coach to being in charge of the federation, and now he's a minister. Like it's interesting to see because he's giving speeches, and you think he's going to say some coach stuff. And,
right.
And now he has to.
He has to keep it professional.
Nice dish inside.
And that's the next second chance opportunity for Grand Bahama.
Grand Bahama's pounding the boards. That's Tatiana Lockhart with the finish inside. Oh, she traveled.
Yeah, this is actually what when they announced that Mario Boleg would be the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture and stuff like that. This is what I envisioned, like hoping stuff like this would happen, and here we are, and it's happening. It's crazy.
He loves his sports and he loves his junk. Even before he was minister, he was to all the bowl games. Sports and Bahamas is something he really cares about. So
yes.
It's I mean, we've seen it personally. We've been in a huddle with him, getting yelled at by him.
He's very passionate about that.
So he cares. He plays it so cool in his speeches, but he really cares a lot about it. So
yeah, man. Hats off to Mario Boleg, man. So appreciate you.
He's doing a real great job. It's amazing. Just the magnitude of the Bahamas games, like how it's all disciplines across the country, and people seem to really be responding to it well. Like I know.
Yeah, definitely. I have my family at home. I told them I was going to play today. They're like, "Oh, please make sure send me the link, so they can watch it." And they send them the link. They WhatsApp me and text me during the game. Oh, why'd you miss that free throw? Stuff like that. It was crazy.
I feel like your son probably talking trash to you.
Yep, all the time. You can't get up no more, old man.
I wouldn't want to play against you.
Yeah.
And that's Arjane Stubbs handling the ball for Grand Bahama, but they turn it over. Oh, she lets it go out of bounds. She lets it go out of bounds. Columbus House takes the ball.
There's a lot of people in attendance for a midday game like this, for a work day too. I was pretty shocked at the amount of people that was at the gym.
Oh, me too. I wasn't sure what was happening. It's coming.
Like, man,
taking the ball.
Everyone must have gotten the day off for Bahama games, huh?
Jada Francis. What it is it's a holiday, so you just take the whole week off one time. So
the Bahamian way.
Instead of you just gotta finish strong. Only problem is the holiday is Monday, so you don't get to. So you gotta take like 4 off instead of 3. My favorite is when you have like when Christmas is like weirdly spaced, so you got to take like 4 days off to take off like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like between the weekends and the holidays is my favorite. If you could space it right.
Yeah.
It's coming to the line. Misses the first free throw.
Grand Bahama picked up a technical foul.
Oh, somebody trash talking. No, I picked up one technical foul ever in night league, and it's because I was playing with you. I think Slugger was on the sidelines talking to me, and I didn't even say anything to him, and he was just talking to me, and I got a technical foul.
You got baited. You
yeah,
got baited.
but I didn't say anything. He was in the stands.
Oh.
Big move, misses the layup. That's Tatiana Lockhart with a big move, but couldn't get the layup. Columbus House gets the ball back in. That's 2 minutes left. That's Renee Russell. Oh, good pass.
A good defense.
Cookies.
Down behind the team on the transition.
They on the run with a strong finish.
Grand Bahama team's pretty impressive, man. They get out in transition and they rebound well. That's two things they do real well.
That's Arjane Stubbs with the transition. Arjane Stubbs again, and she's off to the races.
Bahama again in transition.
Oh, she passed it to nobody.
Tried to get a little fancy.
I know. Sometimes you just got to put your head down, get to the rim, and try to take a foul. Columbus House on the run, but they turn it over. You know, it's funny. I talked to your coach Mark Hanna before the game, and he said the same thing about you guys. He said he wanted you guys finishing possessions, rebounding, and then getting out and running. And you guys did that to deadly effect against Columbus Isles.
Yeah, definitely. Mark definitely grilled us about that. Rebounding, finishing the easy one, making the easy ones, and that's half of the game right now because we got out in transition and we just ran them out the gym.
I know things are serious. I saw Richard Simonet over the weekend. And I knew it was serious because he was like, "Yeah, I do strength and conditioning for New Providence," and I was like, "What?"
yes, he does.
So y'all not just showing up to play?
No, we put in that work. Our goal is to win this whole thing, and we know it won't be easy.
I used to play football with Richard, and I used to play flag football with him, and he would just run us raggedy. So I'm glad I'm not the only person he's running raggedy. We'd be on Goodman's Bay just running in sand, just till I remember throwing up, and I was in like kind of basketball shape, and I still. And I remember just doing bear crawls till I threw up. So I know he got y'all right.
Yeah, Richard is definitely a workhorse, man. He gonna get you right.
And it was they finished the first quarter off tight, but Grand Bahama they managed to get out in transition, to force turnovers, and to really put Columbus Isles in a bind. They're up 27-12. And that's Arjane Stubbs with the ball. They're going to set something up and run some clock. Oh, automatic without hesitation. She misses us. That's Jada Francis with the ball to the rim, but she misses the layup. It's Grand Bahama in transition. And it's another turnover. Looks like Columbus Isles keeping the ball. Vincent James, she's rangy. She has the ball in her hands. I'd like to see her on the attack against Grand Bahama. I'd like to see them. Jada Francis with the mid-range gets defense off. But she gets it back. She goes right to the rim. Ooh, gives it up. Step around, she misses.
Grand Bahama with the defensive stop. They got the shot block violation.
They're playing defense. Like, they are not giving Columbus Isles an easy time.
No, not at all. They're well coached. You could see that.
Yeah, and they don't foul either. They don't give up easy fouls. Ooh, high off the glass. I thought she was going to make that.
10 seconds left in the half. See if Columbian Arts could get a shot off.
Dames to the rim.
She got the shot off, but it's no good.
We're about to end. We finished the half 27-12. Grand Bahama giving Columbus Isles a run. I got Michael Furley Bain with me. I want him to stay, but I think he has to go. But thanks so much for sitting down and talking to us. Congratulations
no problem,
on the
man.
win. Good to see you, buddy.
See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow for our next game.
I know. All right. All right, and we finished the half with a 1-point game, but Grand Bahama went on a run, and now they're up 15 against Columbus Isles. We're working on getting the scores together now. But we know that Grandmama forced a lot of turnovers, got out and ran against Columbus Isles, and they played stifling defense. So now they have a 27-12 lead on the Columbus Isles. And we're going to commercial break right now. We're going to come back with the stats.
Grammy, what's a common loftier goal?
Well, my sweet one, a common loftier goal is a shared dream that we, as Bahamians, achieve together. It's a vision of unity, progress, and prosperity for all of our beautiful islands. You see, a common loftier goal is about working together towards something bigger than ourselves. It is what we are always striving to achieve. Now, how we get there is by one small step at a time.
But our country is so small.
Well, hon, you'll be surprised what can happen when you believe.
Here, in the heart of Nassau, we welcome you to Bahama Handprints. Since 1966, we've been designing and manufacturing one-of-a-kind fabric. Every yard is printed by hand, and every garment and accessory crafted with expert care. Meet Les, our head printer for over 30 years. Les delicately prints each swath of fabric in our Harbor Bay factory, a skill he has mastered over decades, a true labor of love. Our islands inspire the vibrant colors and tropical motifs synonymous with Bahama handprints. Our team of artisans passionately creates an array of apparel and accessories for women, men, and children. A visual feast, designed and made locally. Visit our factory store in Harbor Bay today to see it unfold before your very eyes, or visit one of our 2 boutiques located in Sandyport, Nassau, or Governor's Harbor, Eleuthera. Bahama Handprints. Boldly Bahamian.
Inspections by the MVTS are to begin January 2024 on all commercial vehicles. Drivers will need to ensure that their trucks meet safety standards. Inspection areas include lights, horns, brakes, hydraulic systems. All trailers must be inspected on the same timeline, must have proper brakes, locking systems, and is roadworthy. Contact us at 601-0629 for further details and appointments.
Blue Lagoon Island is an amazing private island day away that's fun for all ages. Choose your speed. Swim in the calm lagoon. Conquer the inflatable aqua park. Tour the island via Segway or relax in a hammock under a swaying palm tree. Visit our dolphins, sea lions, stingrays, and sharks for an encounter of a lifetime. There's just so much to see and do on beautiful Blue Lagoon Island. Call 363-1003 to book your spot today.
First we plan, then we innovate, then we build. At Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, we are committed to quality, to safety, and to service. We know that the road you take is just as important as your final destination. At Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, it is our job to make sure the road and the ride are as smooth as possible. From striping roads to building them, we are the right choice, the trusted choice, the only choice to help you build your tomorrow.
And we're back to the Bahamas games. The Grand Bahama Lucans is taking a big lead over the Columbus Isles Arawaks. Tatiana Lockhart leads Grand Bahama with 4 points. Kendi Outen has 5. I'm sorry, she has 5 points. So does Kendi Outen. Arlia Green has 4 points. And Karen Barr has been doing big work inside for Grand Bahama. She has 10 rebounds as well as 4 points. Tisha Johnson leads Columbus Isles in scoring with 3 points. And Grand Bahama is dominated on the boards. Like I said, Karen Barr has 10 of Grand Bahama's 24 rebounds. Grand Bahama's also been playing stout defense. They've forced 13 turnovers from the Columbus Isles. They managed to get on the run and get easy layups to go up 15 points on Columbus Isles. We're going to start the second half right now. It looks like Columbus Isles is inbounding the ball. Grand Bahama set up on a zone on the defensive end. Rainier Russell's handling the ball for Columbus Isles, but she's getting hounded on up top by Grand Bahama. Russell tees it up to shoot it, misses it. Lockhart for Grand Bahama tracks down the rebounds, but the refs call out of bounds. Tatiana Lockhart's going to take it out of bounds and get it into Kendia Outen. Outen. Getting pressed by Russell. And almost loses it. Russell fouls her on the perimeter, bails her out. Hard back cut. Hard back cut from Outen, and she gets the bucket for Grand Bahama. Give them a 17-point lead, and that's Russell with the ball for Columbus Isles. Passes to Cummings. Russell makes a move. Back out to Nixon. Nixon turns it over. Arlia Green, tough layup and one. And Furley Bain talked about it earlier, but Grand Bahama, they got the strength advantage. They're going inside and making tough finishes against Columbus Isle. Arlia Green with the tough layup. She's going to try to convert this and one to give herself 7 points, give Grand Bahama. And she makes it. Arlia Green with 3 the hard way for Grand Bahama. There's Vincent James with the ball. Gets inside, gets fouled for Grand Bahama. James trying to slow this game down, get to the line, get some tough buckets against a stout defense, using her length and athleticism. And she gets the first free throw. Dames, the second free throw. Dames is playing tough. She's been hanging tough all day against Grand Bahama. Kendi Outen handling the ball. Arlia Green back to Outen. Inside, good move. Tatiana Lockhart with a lefty finish, but misses it. Here comes Dames, bringing the ball back up. Rangy, she's long. She's not averse to contact. She misses the layup. Raven Nixon takes it out. Gets a pick from Rainier Russell. Oh, gets it inside. Nice shot from Dames, but she misses. Sauce takes it out, and she gets stuffed by Kara Barr, who's been playing tough all game. And Arlie Green with the tough finish again, no and one, but she goes through contact, gets the finish. There goes Philippa Ferguson handling the ball for Columbus Isles. Rainier Russell probes the defense. She gets turned, turns it over. Alia Green through contact again, doesn't get the layup, but she gets a foul. She's going to the line. Grand Bahamas now up 20, up 34-14. Green makes the first free throw. Green gonna try to make the second one, and she misses it. Barr with another rebound. She finished the first half with 10. Early in the second half, Barr already has 11 rebounds. He's doing work on the boards. There's Vincent Dames taking the ball out, giving it to Philippa Ferguson. Ferguson's going to try to get something going for the Columbus Isles. Jada Francis tees it up and shoots it, misses it. Tatiana Lockhart with the rebound, pushes it, misses it. Lockhart inside, lefty jump shot from the elbow, makes it. Bahama goes up 23 points, 23 points. And goes Philippa Ferguson through the zone, through the contact, gets fouled. Just going to the line. Philippa Ferguson going to try to get both of these, and she banks the first one in. Philippa Ferguson misses the second one. It's Kenya Forbes with the rebound. Kenya Forbes again on the boards. Tatiana Lockhart from the elbow misses. Philippa Ferguson pushing the ball. Sorry, it's not Philippa Ferguson. It's Raven Nixon pushing the ball, gets fouled, gets to the line. For Columbus Isles to have a chance to get back in these games, they're making good contact, going strong to the rim. They're going to have to hit a couple of these. Makes the first one. It's Reba Nixon misses the second one. Strong take from Tatiana Lockhart. Gets the foul. But Tatiana Lockhart's going to go to the line for 2 shots. We see Grand Bahama all game putting their heads down and playing through contact. And she misses the first one, airballs it. And the lefty's going to try to get the second one. Makes the second one to bring the Columbus Owls with it, to put Grand Bahama up 38-16. That's Philippa Ferguson with the miss. It's Kenya Forbes with the layup on the other end. Philippa Ferguson with a tough floater for Columbus Isles. Arjane Stubbs has the ball in hand. She's taking control of the offense, and she's going to work. She gets a pick from Lockhart. Miss. Teronia Wild Goose inside doing work. Gets fouled again. And there we see over and over again Grand Bahama's size taking advantage of Columbus Isles inside, going up strong. She didn't finish this one, but she put Columbus Isles in a bind. Put another foul on him. Grand Bahama's been leaning on Columbus Isles all game. We put 14 fouls on them, the Grand Bahamas 10. 15 fouls on them. So we see Grand Bahama size. They're, putting their head down and going through contact. That's Vincent Dames. She is rangy and she's aggressive and she's back at the free throw line. And she makes the first one. Let's see if she could go 2 for 2 again. And she misses the second one. So far she's leading. Strong finish inside from Kenya Forbes of Grand Bahama. As soon as they get it, they're going the other way and they're getting a quick in transition. David Nixon inside with the sweet mid-range shot. Arjane Stubbs, she read kick out. Her teammate ran back door. Shawnette Albury with the easy layup for Grand Bahama to open their lead up to 43-19. And they're getting all huddled up. They're getting ready to go again. .45 left in the third. Grand Bahamas taking a commanding lead over the Columbus Isles. Thanks to 9 points from Kendi Ouden. Karen Barr has pounded the glass. She has 11 rebounds. As Rainier Russell of Columbus Isles passes to Jada Francis. Jada Francis works her way inside, turns it over. Ajane Stubbs on the run. Stubbs is going to inbound it. That was Kenya Forbes getting the three up. It seems he stepped out of bounds. So it's turnover on Grand Bahama. They're going the other way. It seems like Grand Bahama is getting their younger players in the game. They got their big lead, so they're going to get Green and Barr out of there and get their younger players. And Aubrey with the rip and run, and she gets fouled on the run out. She's going to go back to the line. Looks like they call it clear path. Oh, Aubrey misses it. Aubrey makes 1 or 2. And they're going to get the ball back because it's a clear path. She got fouled running out on the break, so they're going to get the ball back. Kenya Forbes brings it in. Ajane Stubbs running the offense right back to Forbes. Forbes tees it up and gets a shot up, but she misses. Charlene Simonet in to clean up, but she turns the ball over. Rainier Russell bring the ball up for the Columbus Isles. Inside to Dames. Dames pulling the China shot, but she turns it over. Stubbs pushes the ball through opponents. Nice English off the glass, but misses. Rainier Russell rebounds. Gives it to Raven Nixon. Nixon, hustling to get it. Almost saves it. That's Raven Nixon with the first free throw. Got it up, but no good. Raven Nixon is going to try to salvage this and make a second one. And she misses, runs out. knocks it down. Aubrey. See how she knocks it down. Tisha Johnson is big in there. She gets back-to-back rebounds, finishes through the contact, and one. Johnson had the chance to convert the and one, but she missed. Rebound in the push by Kenya Forbes. Goes through contact, right into it, gets fouled, goes to the line. Grand Bahamas hold benches in. Looks like their starters are done for the day. Their work is done. They got the big win. They're going to try to get some experience for their younger players. Misses the first one. Forbes does. Forbes misses both. Big rebound for Dames. Just four of those. Right back the other way with the left hand finish with a nice English through traffic and one. Gives Dames 7 with a chance to get 8. She's been showing her skills. She's aggressive. She can rebound, dribble, run, and finish with the offhand. Now she's a chance for the and one. Dames misses it. Raven Nixon gets the rebound, gets the easy two for Columbus Isles. Arjani Stubbs is handling the ball for Grand Bahama. Aubrey tees it up, misses. Dames gets the ball, and she's going through traffic. Big finish. Aubrey again showing her touch, finishing through traffic. Another and one. Let's see if she can make this one. And she misses the and one. Kalia Poitier gets it back and she finishes it. Columbus Isles have been 20 with only 20 seconds left. It looks like the clock hasn't started. Kenny Forbes with the rebound and the finish for Grand Bahama. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Grand Bahamas up 47-29 over the Columbus Isles. Grand Bahamas bench players seem to be in the game. Kendi Outen leads Grand Bahama in scoring with 9 points. We're going to go to break and come back with some more stats for you. We'll see you in a bit. From the
Grammy, what's a common loftier goal?
Well, my sweet one, a common loftier goal is a shared dream that we, as Bahamians, achieve together. It's a vision of unity, progress, and prosperity for all of our beautiful islands. You see, a common loftier goal is about working together towards something bigger than ourselves. It is what we are always striving to achieve. Now, how we get there is by one small step at a time.
But our country is so small.
Well, hon, you'll be surprised what can happen when you believe.
And we're back at the D.W. Davis Gymnasium. Grand Bahamas taking a commanding lead over the Columbus Owls, 49-29, on the strength of Karen Barr's rebounding. She has 11. She had 10 in the first half. And it's been easy work for Grand Bahama ever since. Vincent Dames is going on a run for the Columbus Owls. She has 9 points. And she leads the team with 5 rebounds. But other than that, it's just been all Grand Bahama all the time. Kenny Forbes also has 6 for Grand Bahama. She's in the game now with Miyaka Tucker, Shawnette Aubrey, and Charlene Seymour. Grand Bahama's going to bring the ball in. Oh, they got their starters back in. That's Karen Barr inbounding the ball. Oh, with Arlia Green. Grand Bahama running the zone offense. And Arlia Green banks it in from 3. That's Dames going to work at the top of the key, skips it, but it's a turnover. It's Karen Barr back on the attack. She's going to give it up to Green. Easy finish inside. Those are two of Grand Bahama's best players right there going to work. You see why Grand Bahama has such a big lead. That's Rainier Russell. That's Karen Barr again. Tries to finish through contact, misses. Antonio Wild Goose gets the rebound, pulls it back up, tries to set something up for Grand Bahama. There's Arlia Green again. She's going to get a seal in there. There she is going inside. The floater, but it doesn't work. Shot clock violation for Grand Bahama. There goes Dames on the attack as always with the nice pass, nice finish inside from Dames to Tania Kerr. Raven Dames has been doing everything for Columbus House to try to keep them in the game. Sorry, Vincent Dames. That's Kendi out at the top of the key for Grand Bahama handling the ball. Going inside. It's Ronio Wild Goose. She gets fouled. She gets fouled by Dames. She is tired. Dames done it all for Grand Bahama. For the Columbus Isles, but not enough to keep them in the game. Grand Bahama's too big and too strong inside, and they finish too good through contact. There's Toronio Wild Goose at the line for Grand Bahama. It's 1. Put Grand Bahama up 23. And there's another. She goes 2 for 2 to put Grand Bahama up at 24 points in the fourth quarter. Dames brings it in bounds. Gives it to Philippa Ferguson. Ferguson gets it back inside the Dames. Dames with a nice pass. Doesn't go where she wants it to go, but it gets to a teammate, gets it to Nia Kerr, who's fouled. What I tell my players usually is if you get it high post, you don't want to look high-low right away. You want to work it around a bit, get it high, get it inside out, and then get it down in the post. She saw something there. She gave it a shot. They don't have a lot of time left. Kerr misses the free throw. Kerr misses both free throws. Keisha Johnson gets a hand on it, but it goes out of bounds. Grand Bahama ball. Houghton with the ball, tees it up for three, misses it. Karen Barr doing what she did all game, gets the rebound, gets it out to Arlia Green. Arlia Green travels, Columbus House ball. And then we have Philippa Ferguson handling the ball for the Columbus House through defense. Wild Goose blocks it. Nixon gets the turnover, gets the steal. Ferguson with a tough layup, but she smokes it. Grand Bahamas going the other way. Karen Barr trying to be unselfish, trying to feed a teammate, but she misses the layup. She probably should have took that down. There's Dames with the pretty move on the attack. Dames been out it all day. She's still going. That's Kendi out and running things for Grand Bahama. It's like Karen Barr wants it in the paint. And then she does another rebound inside to Wild Goose. Wild Goose, tough layup through traffic again. This is a story tonight. Grand Bahama laying up in traffic, making tough finishes, getting and ones, and hitting their free throws. They're playing fundamental Grand Bahama style basketball. And they're defending. Out gets called for the foul in the perimeter on Ferguson. Grand Bahama's defending. They've been defending all night and finishing possessions with rebounds. Columbus House set to take it out. Off Alicia Curtis's hand. Oh, skip pass. Jada Francis gets the bucket. Charlene Simonette handling the ball for Grand Bahama. Gets the rebound inside, and point guard gets the layup for Grand Bahama. Philippa Ferguson, shot, no. Francis with the layup, good contact, and one. Women from Columbus House have no quit in them. Down 20-something, they are still taking it to Grand Bahama. There's Jada Francis at the line for Columbus Isles. She has 5 points, now 6 in just over 13 minutes of play. Charlene Simonette's handling the ball for Grand Bahama. We got some subs. Simonette popped at the line, stuffed at the line, pops it, misses it. Ball out of bounds. It's going Columbus Isles' lead. Ferguson is handling the ball again for Columbus Isles. Splits a double team, takes the contact, gets the foul. She's headed to the line. Columbus Isles in the bonus. misses the first one. Let's see if she can get the second one. And she misses both. Tania Kerr looked like she had it for a second, but she lost it. Simonette's going the other way with the ball, pulls it back out. Ooh, Shawnette Aubrey tees it up and knocks it down off the glass. Philippa Ferguson tees it up again off the glass, misses it. Tania Kerr takes the contact but misses the layup. She's going to the line. Tania Kerr is going to the line for 2 free throws. Makes the first one. And we see the team from Eleuthera is nicely attired in their matching sneakers, ready to play New Providence. It's going to be a good game. The kick out. Misses. Pass inside. Tatiana Lockhart misses. Big block inside. Tania Kerr. Micaiah Tucker. Grand Bahamas coach deliberating with his team so far. I don't know what his game plan is, but it seems like they executed it. They dominated inside. Grand Bahama dominated inside, winning the rebounding battle 50-33. They're only shooting. They're only shooting 38%, but they held the Columbus House at 38%. They're finishing their layups inside. They're getting to the line. They got to the line 29 times, making 16. Columbus House only made 8 of 24. Pure. That was Alicia Curtis from the elbow for Columbus Isles. Shawnette Aubrey with the answer on the other end for Grand Bahama. Columbus Isles has nothing for Grand Bahama. They are down 64-40. Ref says that's a 2. Tatiana Lockhart with the rebound. Charlie and Simonette. Simonette kicks it over to Shawnette Aubrey. She tries another one. Why not? Misses it. Simonette gets in there, gets mixed up with the rebound, but the ball is going the other way. We got less than a minute left. Looks like Grand Bahama's going to walk away with this one. tries it, misses it. Bahama inbounds it so they can dribble this one out. It's Simonet with the ball up top. All the way to the rim to Tucker. Gets a turnover. Curtis with the ball. It's a turnover. Tucker bringing the ball in for Grand Bahama. He plays from Luther on the sidelines, getting ready to go. And it's touching on a Lockhart, holding on to the ball. She gets fouled. They're going to take it out and do it again. Lockhart with the risky pass to Aubrey. Aubrey gets fouled. The ball stays at Grand Bahama. Another risky pass. Simonet almost gets hurt. She takes a second to compose herself. Ferguson in there playing some physical basketball at the end of the game. I think they want to get off the court, but she's sticking her nose in there, getting some turnovers. There goes Rainier Russell, bringing the ball up to Dames. Dames hits a three as well. Why not? Vincent Dames can do everything on the court. That is your game. Grand Bahama wins handedly over the Columbus Isles, 65-43. Your leading scorer for Grand Bahama is Harley Green. She has 11 points. She pulled down 5 rebounds and dished out 1 assist. Vincent Dames did it all for the Columbus Isles. She scored 11 points on 44% shooting, pulled down 5 rebounds, dished out 2 assists. Karen Barr did the work inside for Grand Bahama, grabbing 13 rebounds and only 18 minutes of play to go along with her 4 points. Kendi Outen ran the point for Grand Bahama, scoring 9 points, dishing out 3 assists. We're going to get the coaches in right now for Grand Bahama and the Columbus Isles. Seems like there's deliberating. They're deliberating at the game. We have a lot of activity around us right now. Luther seems like they're getting ready to go next game. It was a physical game inside for Grand Bahama. They put their shoulders down. They got to the rim. They took their time and finished inside. They got to the free throw line and made their free throws. I was impressed by Vincent Dames, though. She stayed on the attack. Oh, she had 14 points. That three-pointer gave her 14 on 5 for 10 shooting. She stayed on the attack. She rebounded. She defended. She seems like a really good, really rangy athletic player, and she did a valiant job against Grand Bahama. Tisha Johnson also chipped in 7 points, and Jada Francis had 8 to help the Columbus Isles, but it was too little, too late against Grand Bahama, who out-rebounded them. 52 to 25. I'm sorry, 52 to 34. Thanks to 12 from Karen Barr. And we have with us Grand Bahamas coach. He's coming to sit down with us right now. And you see, play from. And we have with this Grand Bahamas coach. What's your name, Coach?
Coach Audley Dean.
All right, Coach Dean. 1 second, let me adjust your mic. There we go. And your team played a physical style of play. Tell us about your rebounding inside and the work you guys did inside.
Yeah, right now, everybody just trying to get their legs under them right now. Our bigs, they've been out the game for a little bit, but they've been working their way back slowly, and just want to establish something so that we can get out there and be a contender.
And just tell us about the work you did to prepare for the Bahamas games with your players.
Well, like I said, due to the timing, a lot of people have a lot of work to do, but we started our best to try to squeeze work in, just basically getting the younger players mixed with the older players, trying to get basketball back at its best, female basketball, I should say, at its best.
And you said you have some younger players mixed in. How young are your youngest rotation players, if you don't mind me asking?
Right now, I think we have our youngest at probably 17.
Yeah.
Just freshly out of high school. But those are the young legs that you need, especially when you go in the tournament down the stretch.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, that's a well-coached team. You can tell you coach defense. You start with defense first and rebounding, and it showed out there in the court. So congratulations on your win, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
Nice
defense wins championships.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Nice to meet you. And we have Arlia Green for Grand Bahama coming up next. I'll put this on. Sorry. It's on you. And am I pronouncing your name right? Arlia Green? I see. All right. We have Arlia Green. She's Grand Bahama's leading scorer. It sounds like Coach said you had to really get back in the swing of things playing basketball.
Yeah, boy, it's been a minute. I ain't played ball since like 2018, so it's a long time.
Well, it looked like you know what you're doing out there.
Yeah, and I still a little active in the flag, so that kind of keep me into the groove a little bit. But this is my first time playing a full court, really playing against a team in a long time.
Oh, no, I play flag football, and football shape and basketball shape is two different things.
Yes, it really is.
Entirely. Could you tell us about the work you did inside? You guys got inside and finished great and rebounded well. Could you talk about that?
Yeah, the beginning of our game we kind of slow because a lot of us haven't played with each other. In the real game, we have vets and younger players. So as the game progressed, we kind of get in our groove with rebounding and playing our position better. So it was like a little shaky start, but it turned out to be much better than we expected, And I like that the girls get in the groove and we looking like we could do the thing. Yeah.
All right, well, congratulations again. Thank you for sitting out. Congratulations on your win. See you later in the tournament.
Yes, sir. All righty.
And like I said, that was Arlia Green, Grand Bahama's leading scorer. Apparently she hadn't played basketball since 2018. I couldn't tell watching her. She handled it inside. She ran it. She kept things calm from the post position. She led their younger players, and Grand Bahama has a 23-point win against the Columbus Isles. And we have New Providence Women's getting ready to play against Luther Women's as we're speaking right now. They're getting set up on the court down there, getting hydrated. It's nice and steamy in this gym, to say the least. So everybody needs a bit of hydration. I talked about it earlier with Furley Bain, but Grand Bahama, they produce the toughest basketball players. Must be something in the water up there, and you could tell just now. But Columbus Isles did put on a valiant effort. They never stopped attacking. They never stopped going to the rim. Given the size discrepancy, it should have been a bigger lead, but they did their thing. But Grand Bahama came out with the win. So now we're getting ready to go for our second game here at D.W. Davis Gym in this steamy gymnasium. Now, as I said earlier, Grand Bahama won the rebounding battle, grabbing 52 to Columbus Isles 34. The turnovers were about the same. They were only one ahead of them, 24 to 25, but they got inside. They finished. Grand Bahama shot. They had 34 points in the paint to Columbus Isles' 28. They also had 24 bench points to Columbus Isles' 20. They got on a run. They had 8 fast break points to Columbus Isles' 3 and 14 second chance points because, like I said, they dominated the boards. They had 21 offensive rebounds to Columbus Isles' 13, which made all the difference in a game like this. When all things considered, everything is the same. So Grand Bahama gets the win against Columbus Isles. And we're going to go to a break before New Providence plays against All right, and we're going on a break from now. We'll be back at 7:34 coverage. So that'll do it for basketball today. I'm Tage Adderley here at D.W. Davis Gym. We'll be back 7:30. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for hanging in there with us. These have been some great games. We'll see you at 7:30.